Yeah. Anyway.
Ready? All right. We get in this bitch. You ready, Chris? You ready, Chris? Yeah. I'm so sweaty. It's great. Hey, Chris. How's it going? Why aren't you speaking, dick?
I don't want to participate.
Why?
If you're wearing that stupid fucking jersey.
Can I make an excuse as to why I'm wearing it?
Why is that?
Well, the Cowboys are playing tonight, for one. And two...
I was going to give you a...
No, you can.
No,
it's okay.
Cool.
It's okay.
No, it's good.
And two,
I was on the wrong one anyway.
I need to like make worth me buying this.
Oh, okay.
Like, it was kind of a mistake because I'm just like not as much of a Cowboy fan as I usually am. Mm-hmm. But I spent a lot of money on this, so
that's fair. Hey, you want to give me a mic check again? You want to say Cowboys again?
Yeah. So the Cowboys are playing tonight. Neat, fucking neat.
Anyway, welcome to Best of Five, guys.
Oh, now you're talking, fucking asshole.
I had to get that one out there.
My name is G.
And my name is Chris.
They're booing both of us, by the way.
No, mine's more of a...
Oh!
That's more mine. That's a bat. All right, G's,
sorry, we're just messing with the pads.
This is why G's not allowed to run the board.
We hope you guys enjoyed the last episode. We tried a little bit different on how to record it, and that's kind of what we're just trying to figure out now. I think at this point is how we can make this sound and look sexy.
Yeah, I like the last way we did it. We just have a lot of a learning curve to do a little harder. This is just a little quick episode. Gonna go do this and go watch some football. Apparently,
yeah.
Who are the Cowboys losing to tonight?
Dude, I have no idea.
Oh well, there we go.
I think it's the Browns. No, is it the Browns? No, it's not the Browns. I have no idea.
Well, on that note, we should probably just go ahead and get into it.
Let's go Nuggets. Moving to the first round.
Round one.
All right, Chris.
All right.
Subject number one. What we got?
What do you low-key judge people for?
Oh, God.
That's yours.
I'm wearing the worst
yours.
shirt for this episode.
So honestly, like I talk a lot of shit to G about the Cowboys, but he's literally the only person I talk shit to about the Cowboys. I don't actually give a fuck.
It's funny.
I don't give a heck.
I think it's one of those things that because everyone knows I'm a Cowboys fan, but I'm not like an aggressive person. Mm-hmm. Everyone messages me about them.
Yeah.
Like before even week one started, everyone's like, let's just call the, like, everyone just sent me memes. Like literally like 5 or 6 people sent me memes. And I was like, all right, you guys, I fucking get it. Like, Jesus. And I think that's probably why I'm like less of a Cowboys fan now. I'm just like, I'm just a punching bag. It's fine.
I don't know. I always think it's funny too.
It's fine. Fuck you.
It's always funny too. Like most Cowboys fans are like, they're America's team because you either hate them or you love them, but they're always in your thoughts. I'm like, nah, man, I don't hate the Cowboys. I hate you.
Fans, yeah.
I hate you. That's not, you're America's fans, maybe.
I mean, it is America's team in the sense of like the amount of like fans they have, but it's also like not. They're not. We're not bringing the best. Anyways, let's.
Okay.
Oh, that was a good Obama. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you low-key judge people for?
Other than that, getting steak above medium. I definitely do that all the time.
Dude, for real.
Yeah. Like, I won't say anything. I'm not, like, obnoxious about it, but they're like, ooh, can I do that medium well? I'm just like...
Yeah, it's either medium or medium rare.
It's medium rare all the time.
That's, I mean, if like medium is like my, like, all right, I get it.
Yeah.
But medium rare is the way to go for sure. I agree with that.
Yeah. I don't know. And also, like...
Medium well also lets you pass, but if you go straight, like...
Yeah, if you go straight well, then you're kind of a piece of shit. But that's fine. But, like, I don't know. Also, like, people who are super snobby about their cheeseburgers are like, ooh, can I get mine, like, medium? I'm like, it's a fucking cheeseburger, dog. It's, like, the opposite.
You blame Red Robins for that.
I guess.
Because they're just like, how would you like it cooked?
I mean, some pink is fine because if you order it no pink, they're going to overcook it. That's how you order food from restaurants. If they ask some pink or no pink, you ask for some pink so they don't overcook it. Yeah. Fun fact for you guys.
We'll have to talk about this later, but like, I don't know about you because we're talking about food and I'm kind of hungry.
I'm kind of hungies too.
Do you ever have like restaurant bits that you do?
Like, I don't know, explain a little further. I don't
So, for
understand
example, like every time I order chicken, not every time, because sometimes it depends on who's like asking for my order.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll be like, yeah, I'll just get the chicken sandwich. Can I get that with some pink?
I don't really do that, but that's a good joke.
And people are like, what? Or like
medium rare. Can I get the The chicken breast, please, medium rare.
Or like, I'll get the steak. Can I get over easy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. Yeah, so
no, I see what you're saying. But no, I don't do that. No.
we should find things to do while we're at restaurants. That don't sound like obnoxious, but they're actually clever. We'll have to think about that. Anyways,
yeah, all right.
one of the things that really like that I judge people for is the way they merge into a highway.
Yeah, dude.
I have so many problems with driving. Apparently, I didn't know that until after the pandemic. Remember the good old days when there was no one on the road?
Yep.
And you just can get from here to Loveland in like 15 minutes instead of like 35.
I was a good boy and didn't go to Loveland during the pandemic, so...
Well, I was working for the welding company, so suck it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're one
Are
of
we
the
still judging?
essentials?
Are we still judging about that?
Yeah,
is it?
I guess.
Oh, okay. Yeah, stay at home. Sorry, you guys. I'll get canceled for not
I don't
staying
know.
at home.
I think they said the COVID's pretty much done.
Yeah, no. Biden's like it's over. It's like okay, it's not. But
like it's not over in the sense it's going to be like the flu now, so everyone's going to get it every year. So that's pretty neat. But it's not going to be like millions of people get it all at the same time.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do judge people for. I like how we haven't talked anything about judging people. We don't judge at all. No. Here's the thing: is when people like decide to merge onto a highway and they don't like speed up or go like the speed limit that you're going, and then force you to try to find a way to get left, especially like during rush hour. That annoys the shit out of me. I'm like, dude, I know there's probably not a lot of space, but just fucking pedal to the metal until you get to the speed limit, and then just merge in.
Yeah, just force it.
Yeah.
You kind of just have to force it.
I don't know. Like that annoys the hell out of me. Like when I'm on like 34, 85, or even 25, I'm just kind of like, dude, like why am I slowing down when I'm going the speed limit and your dumbass is not going to the speed limit? That's what that fucking thing is for. Like Jesus Christ. Oh God, I hate people like that. Don't do it, people.
I guess like other than that, I don't know if they like say some like I don't necessarily judge them for it, but I definitely like low key mock them. Like my mom, instead of saying like washing machine, she says like wash, and I make fun of her all the time for that.
That's that like plains speaking. Yeah, because I think Heather's mom says it like that too.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, my mother-in-law. I had to say that.
Ooh,
legally not.
You
say
almost
that.
goofed. But yeah, like it's like tell us about the first president. Well, George Washington.
Oh God,
and I'm like, God damn it.
Oh man, you think that there's other countries that have like shit like that where they're just kind of like our South?
Yeah,
that was so judgmental. I'm sorry,
but it's true, man. The people from South talk the worst.
Oh fuck,
they have the worst accent in the United States.
Unless you're from Oklahoma, Sally.
That's not South though.
I know, no, it's totally not South at all.
Yeah, we're talking about like Alabama and like even Southerner, like
Roll Tide,
all
that shit,
all the Creoles in Louisiana.
You know what I judge the shit out of, and tell me this is actually a good discussion. Is like YouTubers who do like good deeds but like document all of it.
Yeah, that shit annoys the shit out of me.
I judge them so hard.
I don't care, dude. I don't care that you just gave that homie like
$1,000.
Yeah,
I'm just kind of like, why are you doing this? Like, yeah. I'm a huge believer that if you're gonna do something good, you don't need to like brag about it. Mm-hmm. Like, there's a lot of cool shit that we've done. You know what I mean? Like, and granted, yes, like we have been those people that like donated to the food bank, but it was more to be like, you guys should donate as well.
Well, we had a charity thing for the food bank. It's not that we just like documented ourselves giving money to the food bank. We literally had a charity stream, and all the money we raised, we gave it to the food bank.
And we doubled it. So
and we doubled it.
No, and so like things like that when people
are we doing that again? That's coming up.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Thanksgiving. Are we doing like a live stream on that one?
Getting pretty close. So how we had it scheduled out, it would have been episode 100, but I think it'll be like episode like 95 now.
We should just make it 100.
Yeah.
And then just go like 90,
what we did.
94, 100, 95, 96, and then do 100 again or something.
People will be so confused.
I mean, honestly, we could probably do it that way too, and then just donate for Christmas. It doesn't have to be for Thanksgiving, that's where the money's going to go to anyway. So we'll figure it out. But anyways,
we'll do something.
But the thing is like I hate when people just like do a good deed, but like have to document it to get views.
Yeah.
And I know people are like, why does it matter? I'm like, it matters because like if it's not coming from a genuine place, like I guess I don't know. It's also a different world, but still, it's fucking
like
annoying.
It might be genuine, but the fact that it's just documented makes it so disingenuous in my opinion.
And not only that, but I also feel like I hate that thing already.
That's loud.
That is loud. It's okay. Just
turn it down.
It's fine. It'll be fine.
You're not allowed.
You could always turn it down on post. That was time, by the way. But yes, let us know what you low-key judge people on.
Nothing, because you're all good Christians.
Yeah, apparently this is a Christian nation, but
not anymore. Well, real close to not anymore.
What?
Did you see that? We'll talk about that later.
All right. Well, moving on to the second subject.
Round 2.
Yeah.
That's no
Yeah, it super is. But whatever.
All right, second subject.
Just jumping into it, huh?
Jumping into it, man. God damn it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
What is it, G?
Next subject is D&D.
You know what's kind of ironic about that? You made me write it down.
Yeah, I ain't going to say shit about this.
You forced me to write it down. I didn't want to write it down. You made me write it down and put it in the hat.
All right, well, I guess this is 7 minutes of Chris just talking about D&D.
You played D&D before. Tell us about your first time D&D experience.
First time playing D&D.
Do you remember what even like character you were? Or do you just said fuck it and just did whatever?
Where's my wallet? I think I have the card in there. First time playing D&D was actually like a few months ago. That the SWGs were playing a show at this convention, which you'll be playing at.
Yeah. October 30th.
And the thing was like we were asked to play like every other like hour and a half or something like that. So we had like intervals of playing, but we only played twice at the end of it. So we had like 6 hours to just like spare. And I was like, well, you know what? Like I'll go on this open-mindedly and just like play. And it wasn't bad. It was actually pretty entertaining. I think I was a what is Gimli?
Dwarf?
I think I was a dwarf or something like that.
Like Gimli from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
He's a dwarf. I don't know what kind of dwarf. I think he's a mountain dwarf, but
yeah, I think it was something like that.
Specific
it was like
a
big dude who like I think he had an axe, but
yeah,
it was cool to like have like a cooperative storyline that you kind of did. But I think it was so new to me that I was so nervous and so like reserved that I didn't really get into it. Because my thing is like I respect like what everyone's doing. I just never played it, so I don't want to be the guy that like ruins it. And especially with like my humor, I would totally have ruined that game.
Yeah, nah, I don't think you would.
Because like I had like this like random name, and I was like, yeah, just call him Bruce, and no one called him Bruce. Like things like that. But that's the only time I played. I'm not saying I'm against it. Yeah. I'm actually kind of excited for like the new movie to see how they like interpret what we went through.
That'll be kind of interesting. And I think I mostly wrote it down to talk about the movie, the first one. And the new one coming
Talk about your first time doing this. Here, you talk about it. I'm going to go see if I could find some token.
Okay. Yeah, my first time, I think I was in like high school. And it was like just kind of a get together. And we only played like probably like 3 or 4 times. Do you find it?
Yeah. I have no idea what that is.
See what you got.
I have no idea what that is, by the way.
Oh, that's just...
It's like...
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, this was like this like a mulligan.
Yeah,
so it's like, oh, like you want to use this again or whatever. That's what it was for. Like, oh, like no one won this. You want to use your token to like re-attack or something like that. I don't know, dude. It's weird.
Yeah, so that's inspiration. That means you get to roll another D6.
Oh god damn it.
Yeah. So you roll your D20, and if you get a hit, you have to beat a D20 higher than their armor class. So if you have inspiration, you get to roll a D6 and add it to that to make sure you get above it. That's what that's for.
The fuck did you just say?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
People understand. But anyway, I was in high school, and we only played a handful of times just because we were all busy and didn't actually care to play. But I thought it was super fun. And then now the group I'm in now, this is the longest I've ever played D&D like consistently. And I think same for a lot of people. Because it's really hard to get more than 3 people together to do anything. Like,
that's true.
Including like band practice or just like going out to have drinks with the boys. Like, it's hard.
Yeah, I keep on going. I don't fucking know.
Just getting like, I think we have 8 people in our group. So just getting 8 people every week is a fucking miracle as an adult.
All right, so how do you explain D&D to someone who's never played it?
It's like reading Lord of the Rings, but instead of reading like what's written on the paper, you literally get to write it on the paper as you say it. So it's pretty much like a fantasy book, but instead of reading it, you're actually in it.
I feel like the best way to describe that is like video games before video games.
Yeah, I guess, but it's
like RPG, like.
But it's more akin to a book because you have to imagine everything in your mind, like when you're reading the theater of the mind, I believe is what it's called. God. Like when you read a book and you picture pictures in your head.
Yeah,
it's kind of just that. But
don't they just call that imagination now, or we evolve to something else?
Well, it's imagination, yes, but it actually has a name called theater of the mind.
Gross.
Yeah, it's a real thing. It's fine. Look it up. Google it. G doesn't care.
I feel like it's like GTA, but nerdy.
I mean, GTA is nerdy, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't have to do much for that, man. Just literally push buttons, I guess. But I mean, I don't know. I was so confused. There's so many dice and fucking like special powers, and like you have to do math, and sounds.
You don't really have to do math. You don't really have to do that much math at all.
No, but I mean, I'm just talking like plus and minuses.
The
and
DM has to do math.
That's a lot of math for me.
Yeah, the DM has to do math.
What's a DM?
He's the dungeon master, the person who's in charge of the narrative.
So it's his story?
So it's a combination of his adventure that your characters go on, and then each character has a separate like background, like that they can give the DM, and then they do like backstories kind of thing throughout all the missions. So you meet like old friends, like for example, my character
so much.
Yeah, my character grew up in an orphanage that burned down, and all the orphans scattered, and now I'm just randomly meeting orphans at random cities we go to.
What are you?
I am a half-orc barbarian that has -2 intelligence, so he's dumb as shit.
Okay, so who slept with who?
So technically, my mother's an elf, and so we like kind of retconned it a little bit. So I'm not a half human; I'm a half elf, half
I love that
orc.
this is all Chris, by the way.
But yeah, my mom is technically an elf, and my dad is an orc. And then I want to say somebody killed my dad. And then I don't know. I'm not allowed to know what happened because I'm from an orphanage, so I don't know my background.
I really want to like prequel that story to see how an elf fell in love with an orc. That just sounds so gross.
I mean, they be swinging hammers, dog. Not just the weapons.
He's got 2 hammers, and when he comes, he's all ah!
Yeah. He's like
he's ah!
Gross.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's Jason Bourne.
Oh my God, it's Jason Bourne. But yeah, no, I mean, it's pretty cool. You just have to, 1, want to play, and 2, pick a character that you can connect to. Because my group is really heavy into actually role-playing their characters. So
I'd be terrible at this.
Yeah, if you get a group that doesn't like to role-play, then it's like, oh, well, my character does this, instead of like, I'm doing this, and you like pretend you're the fucking thing. You do little stupid voices and shit.
Is there other like versions of it where it's not all fantasy?
I mean, not D&D
I'd be down. Yeah, no, I guess not necessarily, but like the role playing.
There's like tabletop RPG. Like they have like a Star Wars-esque tabletop RPG.
Oh yeah, I think
it's like,
play that
where it's like space stuff. And there's like, I guess it's not really Star Wars. It's more like, have you seen Firefly?
It's Star Wars.
Have you seen the show Firefly?
No.
It's like a space cowboy. That's the wrong one, but that was apt. Stop it.
No, this is how I felt about you talking half of the time. Like I was intrigued, but I was so lost that's more of like me. Like, what the fuck is he saying? Not like I'm bored.
He doesn't do numbers very well.
I don't do anything really well, to be quite honest with you. I mean, look at my team. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Yeah. Well, that's D&D, I guess. Maybe we'll to bring this up again because I think
I still want to talk about the movies.
Yeah, because I want to talk about that and also just like I feel like there's been like a huge increase in people playing it because I think we're more okay to express ourselves now.
Yeah, I think that's it.
So yeah, we'll talk about it. Maybe DVD extras. We'll talk about it.
Let's do
So
some extras.
Thank God that's over. Round 3. Let's do it.
Rude.
Round 3.
Am I gonna punch my bard in the face because my character's chaotic neutral? Or am I just an asshole? And it's like, they're the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be me.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, that's just, I guess I picked the third one. Sorry.
All right.
Round number 3 is best band names.
Best band. Didn't we already talk about this?
No, I think we came up with like our favorite, like what would be a good band names for like on us. And that was also the Marvel one, I think.
Could have been.
This would be like names that you're just like, oh, that's clever, or like, oh, that's a good name. But I can't think of a name right now because band names fucking suck.
So we should probably pick a different topic.
No, we're gonna push through this. Damn it, David Bowie.
No, so David Bowie had a lot cooler names than just the name after himself.
I mean, Ziggy Stardust.
Ziggy Stardust is
a dope
fucking
name.
fantastic, dude.
Like for anything, not even just like as an actor. You could be like a porn star.
Yeah, dude. It was.
And your name is
so
Ziggy
good.
Stardust?
It was so good. I'm like, dude, that's legit. He's just like the spaceman or whatever he called himself. Yeah.
So yeah, okay, Ziggy Stardust, but that's not really his. That's an album name, is it? Or is it like a character name?
It was just a character in one of his albums, I think. But I don't know, man. I don't really listen to David Bowie too much.
I'm not a big fan of David Bowie.
Yeah, I wasn't either. So I don't really.
Sounds like this every time that I sing. I should become a David Bowie impersonation.
Yeah. Do you think it's weird that like any like emo British kind of person Like back in like the
Sounds like they're
70s. Well, 70s and 80s, it just sounded like some like drunk vampire.
That or they needed a fucking jacket.
Yeah, something.
I like Guns N' Roses, like the name, not the band.
Yeah, I guess like that's kind of cool, but they ruined it when they like reformed their band without Axl Rose and just called it Velvet Revolver.
Yeah, that's stupid.
And I was just like, all right, man, I
Velvet
get it,
Revolver.
but like, come on, dude.
Yeah, Rise Against is a good one, or Rage Against the Machines.
Rage Against the Machine. That's cool.
Because that like says everything that they are.
Yeah. And like I kind of liked their offshoot. So when they reformed without their lead singer, I really thought Audio Slave was kind of a good one. I was like, ooh, you're a slave to audio. That's kind of fun.
Audio Slave is pretty good.
Yeah, Audio Slave.
And I think it's hard too because I'm trying to like separate the music from the actual name.
Yeah.
But Audio Slave is a good one. Mm-hmm. But also Audio Slave is a good band too. So
Yeah.
Nirvana. What about Nirvana? Just the word.
Yeah. See,
Like the way. Okay, so the way I'm picturing this is like we're like sitting down trying to come up with our band name. All right.
I would be like,
all right,
nah.
So I'd be like, all right, dude. Let's say we're gonna name our band Sublime.
yeah, nah, pass.
I feel like that's
Too like,
for like the ska band that we're trying to do. It just doesn't seem like it's too upbeat.
yeah. I don't know. Like,
I like
it
this,
just
actually.
didn't
This is
match.
good.
It just didn't match, you know.
All right. So good. What's our next band name? Just start saying them. And just go from there.
All right. So what do you think of Def Leppard? But we spell it DEF.
I don't like it. I feel like
I don't like it either. I said it. And it
I
was
feel like
gross.
there's like lions or like there has to be like a feline in this, but we're not a feline group.
Yeah, but also, why would we want to be hearing impaired when we're supposed to be musicians?
Are
Does
we
that make any
only
sense?
deaf to leopards?
That's probably what it is. They can sneak up on us. Yeah,
Motherfuckers.
yeah. Dude, I like the ones that are just completely random and nonsensical, like Pink Floyd.
Yeah, Pink Floyd's a dope.
Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is Pink Floyd?
Kill Switch Engage.
Yeah, that's a little too much for me. Like, I get it, and they're like, dude, that's fucking sick. But like, nah, man.
You know
I'm
what's
cool.
you know which is actually really cool, but I hate the band is Leonard Skinner,
Yeah. Didn't they name it after like their
gym coach.
gym coach or
That's
something?
fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
Dude, like, yeah,
If
like,
we had to do that, who would we just be called Ronky?
yeah,
Dude, actually,
Kevin.
Yes. Hi, we're Kevin.
Shout out to Kevin. I actually just emailed him the other day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just something completely different. But anyway,
Creed. I got it. We should be called Creed.
how about Cream? Gross.
So good. We both that one.
Yeah. But like,
Bro, you're a rapper, and we're gonna call you Vanilla Ice.
because you're so cold, but you white.
Yeah.
And he's like,
We need to let the
do you know
people
Vanilla Ice's real name? Rob Van Winkle.
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
Nothing rhymes with Winkle.
All right.
And is it Eric Van Winkle?
No, I think it's Rob Van Winkle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
ooh,
like,
jeez.
like Led Zeppelin's original name was the New Yardbirds
Yeah.
because Jimmy Page was in the Yardbirds, formerly that Eric Clapton was in,
Yeah,
but he
yeah.
quit to do Cream. Fun fact for you guys. But yeah, when they started touring, it was like, I forgot. I think it was like The Who, maybe.
That's actually a cool name.
Like someone from The Who. It's like, yo, with a band name like that, you guys are gonna fall faster than a Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, and they're like, oh.
I'm like, got him. I think Black Sabbath changed their name too. I forget what it was called before that, but they called them. So they wrote the song Black Sabbath, and they had their first album Black Sabbath, but then they just ended up calling themselves Black Sabbath. Yeah, even though there was a song before theirs called Black Sabbath, I'm pretty sure. But no one cares about that.
Red Hot Chili Peppers is a good name.
See, I don't know if I like that name, like, at all.
Why is that?
I just don't know, because, like, I don't know. I just don't feel it. I don't feel it. Like, if...
It's just random as fuck, though.
Yeah, if you were to propose that to me, I'd be like, so we playing, like, Mexican music?
Yes.
Yeah. And then, yeah, so I don't know. But I definitely would say no to that one for sure.
Trying to think of what else is there. Alice Cooper. That doesn't mean that.
Yeah, that's just his
a
name. Yeah.
The Eagles. Not a big fan of that.
Yeah. I don't know, just things named out. Like, if you're a sports team, or, sorry, if you're a band that sounds like a sports team, then I'm kind of just like,
You know
whatever.
What I like is Vampire Weekend.
Really?
Just because it's just so random as well.
You know what's fucking stupid?
Death Cab for Cutie.
Well, yes, but I was thinking Panic at the Disco. How it's like, Panic! at the disco. Yeah, I was just like, that's fucking stupid. Also, it's kind of funny when you're talking to just like random group of people and they're like, oh yeah, so anyway, I went to see this Panic show, and depending on who's talking, it's either Panic at the Disco or Widespread Panic, which are two very different bands.
Yeah, Widespread Panic is not a good name either.
Yeah. Yeah, it's better than Panic at the Disco.
Fall Out Boy? That's not, I don't like that one.
That's just named after The Simpsons, like legitimately.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because what was the superhero in The Simpsons?
Duff Man?
No, Atomic something?
Atomic Man or something like that?
Yeah. I don't know. But so Fall Out Boy was a sidekick.
Oh, I don't know that.
Yeah, that's why they named it. See, I'm
Green
just giving
Day.
you guys so much fun facts.
Green Day. I like the name.
Yeah.
But do I like the name because of the music? Probably.
Yeah, probably.
I'm trying to think of a terrible band that actually has a good name. Nickelback.
I don't understand Nickelback at all. I really don't. It makes
They're Canadian,
no
dude.
sense to me.
I think that's $1 for them over there.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's time.
Yeah, I never thought about that. So if they say, hey, we're Nickelback, but they're from Canada, so that's a Canadian nickel?
Yeah.
So what is that, 7 cents here?
I think it's more like 3.
Nah, I don't think.
You think the Canadian dollar is stronger than the U.S.?
Right now, yeah.
I mean, there's inflation everywhere, man.
We're Googling it.
All right, we're gonna go to the
Moving
next
on.
subject and we're gonna Google it.
Round 4.
All right, Chris, what's the fourth subject?
All right, the fourth subject is first jobs.
Ooh,
Sheesh, got to dig back,
gotta
dude.
think, dude.
47 years ago.
How often do you reminisce about your life?
Uh,
That was a deep question. I'm sorry.
not very much at all.
I feel like I do it when I can't sleep and be like,
Yeah.
man, remember when I was this age? Like, fuck.
Yeah. I guess, like, reminisce is the wrong word. Like, when I think, like, back to when I was younger, I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah, like I just try to think of like,
not reminiscing, like, oh, man, I sure miss when I was in 8th grade and everyone called me names and tried to beat me up after school every day.
that was really butters of you. I liked it.
Yeah. Well, that was a character. That wasn't actually me. I was friends with everybody.
Oh, that's fair. I wasn't.
Yeah.
I didn't know Spanish. English. Sorry. First job.
Now you know neither. Congrats.
Yeah, Spanglish. It's great.
Yeah, first job. So where's your first job there, G?
My first job was what was it? I don't know. I've had so many jobs. It's so stupid. But my first official job, I think, was when I was 14.
Yeah, I was like, was it sometime in high school where you got some like summer bullshit? Just
I
to
mean,
get paid
I used to
off
park.
real
I used to park cars for the church, during Stampede Week.
quick? Did you get paid for that?
No,
Wow.
it all went to the Lord.
Then I guess you didn't. That wasn't a job. Then.
No, my first official job was working for the STEP program for the city of Greeley.
Okay.
It was a summer job, and what they would do is it would have you just like you're like 14 or 15, and you're taking care of people who are 13 and younger.
Sick. So you just had friends.
No, I was like actually working. I'd be like the guy that's like, hey, don't fucking jump on that shit. Like,
Okay.
or like, hey, like, all right, I got to count to make sure everyone's here. So yeah, it was just like taking care of kids during the summertime.
Interesting.
That was my first job. Then I can tell you from there, but I want to
Yeah.
hear what yours was.
Well, I worked with my dad for probably like 3 or 4 years. I didn't get an actual job outside of him till I was like 16.
He worked in the fields when he was 3.
Pretty close. We did landscaping.
That's not
But
close.
no.
That's an upgrade, man.
But yeah, no, my dad just constantly wouldn't pay me all the time.
So that he didn't
He's
pay
like,
you.
He's like, you didn't work today. I'm like, I did. He's like, no, you just stood there the whole time. I was like, no, that was
Dude.
the last time you didn't pay me. I just stood there because you're not paying me.
Okay, quick rant. I hope that not our parents. I hope that us as parents, like our generation as parents, does better at the fact that like you tell kids that they didn't do work and they're like, no, I did, but like you also want me to do like this. Fuck, I don't know, because it's like
Yeah.
remember like trying to clean the house and the house is never clean enough.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think I do a pretty good job of that with my daughter because I actually take into consideration how much stuff she's doing.
Yeah,
So it's like, hey, you play softball. You're the captain of the softball team. You're your section leader in orchestra. You're the fucking president of your student orchestra. Like, you have all this shit.
yeah.
you're doing.
You're living an adult life at high school kind of thing.
Yeah, like,
right?
so I'm not going to yell at
Those are
you
all
to like do
internships.
shit. Like, there's stuff that I'll tell her to do. Like, hey, you need to finish your laundry. Not like, hey, you need to come downstairs and fucking do meh, blah, blah, blah. Like my parents did all the fucking time. I was just like, hey, I have homework. And they're like, nope, you have to clean this. You have to go do 6 hours of yard work. And then I didn't do my homework, and they yell at me why I didn't do my homework.
I pulled a lot of weeds growing up. That was probably my first
smoked
job.
a lot of weeds growing up.
Not the good one. Not the good kind.
No, it's a good cash.
They're all goat heads. You're like,
they're all goatees or what?
They're all goatees. Something that we used to know. No, yeah. So I think that's, I don't know. First jobs are cool, especially because you can earn your own money. But remember the first time you get your actual paycheck and you're like, but I calculated like what I make hourly and why am I getting less?
Oh no, I never did that because I wasn't a fucking idiot.
And then you're like, oh, there's a thing considered taxes.
Yeah, no, I knew what taxes were because I wasn't a fucking idiot.
Yeah, you were. You just were smarter than I was.
Yeah, because I'm not a fucking idiot.
At my level, you're still a fucking idiot.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Like you're like,
but yeah, my
first you might be like an idiot, and I could be a fucking idiot, but you're still an idiot.
But I'm not a fucking idiot.
But you're still an idiot. Like they'll look at us the same.
But I'm not a fucking
like if someone looks at us,
you're missing.
If we were like in line, like at like a police thing or whatever, like what the fuck are they called?
Like a lineup?
Yeah, like a lineup, and it's just like for like how idiots are, and they're just like, oh, these guys are idiots. Without saying anything, it'll be like, oh yeah, these guys are at the bare minimum idiots.
Nah, that's not even true.
And then we speak, and then that's when they'll be like, oh yeah, it's that guy, and they'll point to me.
That one's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, like they're all idiots, but
but my first job,
they'll still call in for questioning.
Yeah, my first real job was when I was like 16 or 17. I started working in a restaurant.
I guess my first job was technically working at the school store in elementary school.
Yeah, did you get paid for that?
And free like school supplies.
Nah, I didn't. You didn't work then.
I mean, that was more than my parents.
Did you pay taxes for it?
We can't talk about this kind of shit, man.
I just blew up your spot.
Plead the fifth, man.
The fucking IRS is gonna come. So it seems here in third grade you got 15 free pencils. Yeah, we're gonna have to take you to jail now.
Yeah, it's gonna be lead pencils.
The little.
No, it was the ones that you like. Oh, this lead is over. Put it on top.
Oh, the little cap ones.
I fucking hated those things,
cap
dude.
Ones, you're like,
yeah, because the cap would always pop off, and they would just go flying. You'd be like, God damn, I got to pick all these up in a math test.
Yeah.
Oh man, life was so much simpler when we were younger.
Or just, I guess.
Like that was my biggest worry. Was like, oh man, I can't write because I'm a lefty, and I'm like, this whole thing is just gonna be black, like my palm, and that's all I had to worry about.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
And now it's like, oh shit, life.
It's like, oh shit,
we might get blown up. It's gonna be great.
Do I either drink 3 beers or 4 beers tonight?
5.
Depends if they win.
It's always 5.
If they win, 5. If they lose, 5.5
maybe. I don't know. We'll see. What was your second job?
Another restaurant. I actually worked in restaurants until.
Can you say your first one?
I mean, I'd rather not.
Okay, that's fair.
Fuck them. No, I worked at Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah, fuck them.
I was the salad person.
Their breads are good.
And then I was a fry cook, and then I was a prep cook.
Damn, you like skipped all of that shit, didn't you?
Yeah, I worked there for like 5 years. So I left when I was like 21.
I feel like, okay, but I also feel like everyone like went through there. That and Old Seas.
Yeah, I also worked at Old Chicago right after Texas Roadhouse. Like, what did I do after Texas Roadhouse? It wasn't straight to Old Chicago. Fuck, what did I do?
Like, I know a lot of people.
I think I worked at a liquor store.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I know that.
I worked at but I worked at like the West Side liquor store, so all I sold was fucking wine.
Yeah. All right, so speed round. Just go through the list.
Yeah, so Roadhouse, then I worked at a liquor store, then I worked at George's Euros.
No shit, really? Yeah. That place was the shit.
I worked there for like 7 months, and he's like, hey, you just worked 60 hours last week. I can't pay you. I'm like, well, I worked 60 hours last week, so you need to pay me. He's like, well, it's not my responsibility to track your hours. I'm like,
yes,
yeah,
it
is.
What a fuck.
And then he paid me, and then I got fired the next day. So whatever. And then I worked at Old Chicago.
Oh, nice.
And then it was the Chiba Hut. Yeah, and then from Chiba Hut, went to a brewery, and then...
The Bees.
Then the Bees.
And then this.
And then this.
Yeah. Well, that's time.
Yeah, well, look at that. You're supposed to hit that before.
Yeah, but I didn't want to interrupt your conversation because I was being nice. No one gives a shit where I work.
How many banks did you work for? Like 4?
I just worked for 2. I moved a lot. So when I was at Chase, I worked at the 47th one, and then I worked at the one at 10th, and then I worked at the one downtown.
Oh, yeah, okay. So you did work at 4 different banks. They were just the same.
Technically 5, I think.
Yeah.
No, it was still 4 because BBVA it was BBVA, not Compass. That place can go fuck itself. I'll say that. I don't give a shit.
It's PNC now. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's been fine. I don't know.
No, banks in general, don't ever work at a bank.
Yeah, banks suck.
Unless you're really greedy and like money, then do it. But don't talk to me. Anyways, final round.
I think we should move on.
Yeah, let's move on. Fuck that place.
Final round.
All right, y'all. the final subject for this wonderful podcast. Make sure you tell your friends about it. She-Hulk, attorney at large, larger, attorney at larger.
Have we not talked about this before?
We've never talked about this. So this is a series that's still happening. I think. There's 9 episodes in.
Yeah. When this comes out, would it be the last episode?
No,
we're at
7.
8?
7 comes out this way, and then next week will be 8.
Yeah. So it's almost over now at this point.
Yeah.
So what do you think so far, G?
You know what's funny? I actually like it. Like it's nice to like not have it, it's going to change obviously because of the way it's going now, but we're not going to spoil anything, I don't think. And if we do, you should probably already watch it or just watch it. It's fine.
We literally can't spoil anything because nothing's fucking happened.
What I like about this one is that it's focusing on the character itself and not like, oh, there's this supernatural thing happening and the world's gonna end. Like I feel like that's what they've done with like every single thing since.
Yeah, it's called story.
No, yeah.
This doesn't have a story.
It's focusing on the actual character and like
it's
her
literally
like emotions and shit.
All character development, and there is no story happening.
I've actually liked it. It's been nice to just like watch like a TV show that's funny and like it's
barely funny.
It's funny. It's also really like more directed towards women, which I kind of enjoy because it's like just a separate side of humor. Because like women humor when it comes to like then speaking specifically about their problems is actually kind of comedical in the sense of like the way they're like expressing it. Like the fact that she's all like it's sad that she has to say this, but she's all like, you know, there's things that benefit from this. She's like, no hangovers. Like I can run without wearing headphones. And it's like, fuck, that's so true.
Oh yeah,
like,
that was like, yeah, that was kind of fucked.
Yeah, but you're just like, God, like that. Yeah. There's like that like misery that we connect to when like we talk about our lives and just how miserable we are.
Yeah. So, like, it's finally now just starting to build into a plot.
You watched last week, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, so it's taken like 6 episodes to kind of get to like the MCU. One? Yeah,
I watched it. But now there's a plot building. So it's basically a whole bunch of backstory about the character, and nothing has happened. And now it's like, oh, people are trying to steal her blood. That's literally the plot of the show now.
Yeah, and
you don't know who.
You didn't know that until probably
yesterday.
Until like this last episode, I guess.
Not yesterday, last episode.
But I just think it's like at least at that point.
That's what I'm saying. It's 6 episodes in.
I will say,
and now the plot is happening, and there's 3 episodes left. 2 episodes left.
Yeah,
3. Yeah, it's 9, right?
It was just nice to watch like a lawyer show that just went off the rails.
But it's not even a lawyer show. It's barely a lawyer show.
It's a lawyer show.
It was barely a lawyer show. She hasn't done like any lawyering.
They've shown more
in the last like 3 episodes.
They've shown more. That's not true. I guess she
hasn't
had a lawyer.
done lawyering.
Yeah, but she kind of did. She kind of saved her case by being like, "Oh, if I do this and that, then they'll release everything."
Oh, that was sad too.
That dude, yeah, and that's the thing is like I think that's why I like it is like they're making this character so
sad.
Yeah, like the fact that people like her as Hulk, but not as Jennifer Walters.
Sad.
And she does a really good job with it, though. But also, she just kind of like deals with it.
Yeah, you can like,
especially for being a Hulk. Like
she's playing the 2 characters very well because when she's her human form, she's definitely a different person than when she's
like
Hulk.
Her confidence isn't all the way there, but she's like very clumsy, very Princess Diaries.
Sure.
Anne Hathaway movie.
Yeah, I don't know what reference that is, but
like. You know, she's like all like nerdy and like this person, and then she becomes a princess, and she's like this whole different thing.
Yeah, I see.
You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
I don't know. I like it.
She just takes off her glasses, and now she's hot.
Yeah, but she just becomes big and green, and now she's like confident and hot.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's nice to have a different like pace and not like, oh my god, like what's gonna. I don't know. It was nice to just for them to develop a character for once, and then hopefully bring the plot into it instead of just like. I don't know, because like all the other ones have been very... But the
character is super one-dimensional. Like, there's nothing... like, oh, she's sad when she's a human. She's not sad when she's Hulk. There's literally nothing happening besides that.
But I think what I will say about this show is I think that the supporting cast is probably the best one out of all of them that have happened.
I like that, like, really swarmy dude that used to be, like, her ex-lawyer partner.
Oh, yeah.
And then he's
very, very Matt Gatesy.
Yeah. A little bit.
Fuck, sorry.
But yeah, like he's like kind of swarmy, but he's just dumb.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, yeah, right.
I like their like their assistant friend. When he's like, these are all like the best places to poop. I fucking love that. And like Madison from like the the chick that she's like, my name's Madison with like 2 N's.
Oh, I forgot about her.
Dude, she killed that role.
Yeah. Because there's just like some random party girl that just started hanging out.
And I'm just like, I know so many people like this. This is awesome. I love it.
Ugh.
It's for me, it's not the worst TV series.
Yeah.
Because like, I mean, I guess unless they do the whole like rushing thing at the very end, which I hope
they're going to.
I hope,
because I said there's 3 episodes left and nothing's fucking happened.
I mean, they slowly started making things happen. I don't know. Daredevil's going to be in the next few episodes, I think.
You said you weren't spoiling anything, G?
No, but everyone knows he's going to be in it.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask Sally after she watches if she knew that.
Dude, Sally's going to be like, what the fuck are you talking about? And stop cursing, G. That's exactly what she'll say.
But yeah.
What do you think is going to happen with this, if you had any predictions?
They're going to steal her blood and create like another abomination.
To get rid of.
Calling it.
Yeah, and haven't really talked about that storyline either.
No, and that storyline was dumb. I don't know why they brought him back. That was stupid.
Yeah, I guess it's probably just a tie to Shang-Chi.
That was dumb. So dumb.
I do like Wong though. I do like
Wong.
Like the character Wong is just, I think is like slowly become my favorite because he's in everything.
Yeah, he's the best one. Best person in the MCU right now.
He was the best part of Doctor Strange.
Even though he was barely in it.
Yeah. Because Doctor Strange fucking sucked.
Doctor Strange sucks.
Oh man,
fucking.
I don't know. Like I have high hopes for this one. But that being said, it's not like super high. It's just kind of like, oh, this is probably a good show. Like
they're gonna ruin it, like they've ruined every single TV series.
So you're saying it's not Disney? So you're saying it's not ruined yet? Loki wasn't ruined.
It's not good yet.
Loki was probably the best.
So it's either going to continue to not be good, or they're going to ruin it by rushing the end.
I hope not. Especially because like the time, I feel like the times are a lot less than they used to be.
And also, this show is only like 15 to 20 minutes long.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous.
I will say the CGI is fucking shit on this one.
Yeah.
Like Hulk looks great. And then you look at Jennifer Walters.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look at Jennifer Walters, you're just like, oh, God. But also, like, what do you guys expect? They're not fucking real.
Yeah.
Like, you got kind of some slack. I don't know.
But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Like, I'm still watching it because we're at the point where if you don't watch it, then something else is going to get spoiled for you. I'm literally only watching it because Daredevil's coming into it.
Yeah.
So I was just like, ooh,
they better not fuck him up either.
What is that going to be like? And
but
then
also,
it hasn't happened yet, and we're just like, ugh.
I will say this is going to be terrible, but I will say that I hate the fact that they made She-Hulk look so good. Like, I kind of have like Loki have a crush on She-Hulk now.
Oh, not like CGI good, but like you want to Hulk smash?
No, I want her to Hulk smash me.
Yeah, that's literally what
I want her to clap them cheeks. Oh no, I'm married. I'm just kidding. And she's not real. It's fine. Anyways, you guys, that was the episode. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are enjoying these. It's been nice to have a bunch of special guests. We hope to have a lot more coming up. No?
No, I'm just... You keep going. I'm just in shock still.
About what?
Clapping them cheeks.
Dude, imagine if She-Hulk or Hulk claps their cheeks and it's just like, ah! Death by cheeks. Death by cake.
So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, guys.
That would be amazing.
Wiggle that bell, and we'll see you on Friday for DVD extras.
Hulk has got a nice ass too, man. You seen Ragnarok, right?
Playing you out.
It's been those
playing
cheeks.
You out. It's all good.
He's all cheek smash.
Yep. All right.
It'll
see
be
you guys
awesome.
later.
Yeah, you know what?